Hi, I'm Dan Coy. In this video, I'll show you the game we created, dive into the logic framework I developed, and talk about the game Genie. The art direction, level design, and asset creation were handled by Crawler, and together we collaborated on the game design to bring this idea to life. We'll also share some behind-the-scenes insights and explore what makes this game special. Let's get started. Our game features three major systems that were key to its success. The first is the cross-menu system, which uses keyboard key inputs to create dynamic and in-depth interactions with NPCs. This system leverages a well-developed framework to make conversations feel more immersive. The game includes 5 unique NPCs, each with their own gift preferences. And over 200 distinct interaction dialogues were implemented to enhance player engagement. The second is the root system, which works seamlessly with the menu. It supports a dense dataset of variables, allowing for efficient item management and smooth gameplay interactions. Finally, there's the reward system, which includes 25 unlockable rewards earned by progressing through star levels with NPCs. The more you interact and earn stars, the more rewards you unlock. You can also give gifts to NPCs to discover their preferences and build stronger friendships, adding another layer of depth to the experience. These mechanics made the gameplay truly unique, and I believe they played a significant role in helping us achieve 5th place in the Game Jam. A big thank you to the organizers, judges, and the community for this amazing recognition. The behind-the-scenes journey of this game began with our Game Jam registration. This involved carefully reading through the documentation, rules, themes, prizes, and timeline to ensure we had a clear roadmap. The next step was idea development. This project was inspired by a game called Night Sundays, a reference brought to the table by Casio. From there, the development process was structured into clear stages: planning, prototyping the game logic, creating initial models, and aligning everything to meet the Game Jam's theme and goals. When it comes to game development in the Sandbox Game Maker, we implemented a robust framework for each NPC. This framework was designed to handle all necessary functions individually, ensuring scalability and flexibility. The framework's structure allowed for seamless integration into the game Genie, enabling dynamic interactions and functionality. With thoughtful planning and a strong foundation, these mechanics were woven into the level design, ensuring a cohesive and engaging gameplay experience. To wrap things up, I'm leaving you with the full review from the Sandbox's development team, who handled the Game Jam evaluations. They'll share their insights and offer their perspective on the development of this game. I hope you enjoy their analysis and the valuable feedback they provided.
Going on to 5th place with Connectopia, kind of like a Sims game almost.
Yep, that's the very first part of my note, actually. A bit of The Sims, a bit of an adventure game. With some of the most interesting and deep mechanics I've ever seen, the logics are impressive. On the downside, we've got a bit too much complexity in the options, and it's not super clear as to what each icon is until you've played for a while. I like the deeper RPG-like mechanics of this, and it's one of my higher rated games as a result.
If I can interrupt you real quickly,
Yeah.
when you say that it's not clear what all the icons are at first, I will point out that is also a problem that games like The Sims have. Like when you first start playing, especially like MMOs or really complex mobile games that have been out for a few years, oftentimes there's an overwhelming number of mechanics for new players, and that's something that I've noticed in games that I've played when they first came out, and it felt like there weren't as many features. And then as I've seen the game grow year to year and more features, and then it gets to a point where if you stop playing for a couple years, you come back and you're like, where am I? Like,
Yeah.
There's too many menus now. So that is a wider industry struggle,
Well,
not just this one builder.
here's the thing to fix that right away. Okay.
Mhm.
So this is the first time we have to interact with these menus, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, right?
Mhm.
So the dev should be intentionally designing one menu because we're teaching people how to do the talk function, where it doesn't even have the heart, it doesn't even have the gift, it doesn't even have the handshake. It just shows talk
Yeah.
at the top, right?
Onboarding.
And you, yes, onboarding in a very basic way. how do we use this? So you see this in mobile games where, again, as you mentioned, they have too many buttons. What do all these things do? Well, they go like, only you can only touch this one, highlight that, da, and that's what you really have to do when you get these really deep games. um you know, in logically, the
Hmm.
logic depth, you have to just handhold people through the first quest, the first two quests, and then get them and go, okay, now you're free, little bird, go fly in my world, you know. Good game.
All right. Um, yeah. I was actually surprised uh, that it was only 20 minutes though on the video, because just like seeing the conversation mechanics, I definitely could see this going on longer. And I think that's
Yeah,
probably
no,
that there's so
it's
many mechanics, like a lot of time was spent in building these mechanics.
yeah.
So it'd be cool to see the conversations and like the relationship building in this story, like expand into a larger narrative,
Well,
because you've got the framework here.
to be clear, that video is short because the dev knows what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
Like, it takes a lot longer when you don't know
Okay.
to play through this game. So, take it for what it is. It
All
was
right.
like 35, 40 minutes or something for me.
All right. Well, maybe we'll play this on stream sometime. They've got a whole bunch of different areas. We've got different like parties and beaches and restaurants and stuff to go to. So I'll see about playing this on stream sometime, because it does look, it's not the kind of game that I would usually gravitate towards to myself. I'm very much like, I want to run around and jump on things. Um, no time to talk. There's places to explore. But this does look like it could be a lot of fun, especially if we can like role play the voices maybe. All right, Divine